Hey everyone, Coach Victoria here. Welcome to the 10-minute mobility session. We're gonna dive into our hips today. We're gonna start with an exercise or movement called a deep squat, okay? So first things first, guys, just get your feet firmly on the floor here. We're gonna get into a nice deep squat, and we're gonna use our elbows here to push our knees out nice and wide, okay? Do your best here to get to your heels down on the floor, right? Squeeze your chest up, and you're gonna use that momentum of squeezing your chest up to push those elbows into the knees and take them nice and wide. So we're just gonna sit here and dig into this nice squat and just get comfy. We'll stay here for a minute or so and breathe. You can rock your hips around a little bit so you can move slightly if you need to. Got it. Don't forget to breathe, and as you become more comfortable, again, we can push those knees a little bit wider. You're gonna feel this in your hips and your groin area here. Good. We'll stay here for 30 more seconds. Keep breathing. Try to push a little wider and squeeze the chest up. Good. Alrighty guys, we're gonna get into a frog pose next. So you're gonna want something to protect your knees. You can use pillows, a yoga mat, whatever you have here. So take your knees as wide as you possibly can. You're gonna take your feet apart, so your legs are gonna be at about a 90-degree angle back here. You can stay up here with straight arms if you'd like. We'll start here and then we can go down a little bit lower. The goal here is to push the hips back, and you're gonna feel a big stretch here in the hips and the groin area. Good. Let's go down to our forearms now if we're able to. And again, just think about pushing the hips back. Keep breathing here. This can be a little bit intense. If it's too much, take your knees a little closer together. Again, we are focusing on pushing the hips back. Good. Take those hips back an inch more. So just try to push the hips back behind you a little bit further. We'll stay here for our last 30 seconds. Good. We're now going to get into our hips with something called a hip 90-90. So you're going to go ahead and get both legs into a 90-degree angle, all right? So I'm completely 90 degrees on both sides. Keep the chest up. We're just going to stay right here for a moment, okay? So just hang out with the torso up. Try not to rotate too much. Just keep the chest upright. Good. Hang out right here for 20 more seconds or so. Just breathe. We will be switching sides in a moment. We'll get deeper into this as we go. Good. If this is too much, keeping your torso up, you can go ahead and put your hands on either side of your front leg there. Good. Now, when you're ready, guys, we're gonna switch legs. So just think about rotating the legs, but keeping the feet where they are. So I just did a full rotation here. Again, I'm still at a 90-degree in the back, a 90-degree in the front. I'm not doing anything, just keeping the chest up. You'll feel this immediately in your hips. You don't even have to do much more than this to feel it, right? Some of us more than others. You can keep your chest up by yourself, or you can place your hands down on the floor. Good. 10 more seconds or so here, and we're going to switch back to our original side. Good. Let's go back to that original leg, so starting from scratch here. Again, make sure you're in that 90-90, and all I want you to do is think about pushing that front knee down and folding the front, or folding the body, the torso here, just over top of that front leg. You're gonna feel this big time, don't push it. Hang out right here with me for about 30-40 seconds, and then we'll switch sides. So at this point, all we've done is go from upright position to a nice leaning position over the front leg. Again, we are looking to get the front knee as close to the floor as we can. Let's do our best here to just completely rotate, so switch sides. I am looking for that 90-90 to continue here. When you're ready, pressing that front knee down, try to bring it close to the floor. And again, folding the body over top of that front leg. We're gonna dive right into our next stretch, which is called the half saddle. So we're gonna keep this leg nice and tucked in, so we can keep our bent leg here, and we're gonna go ahead and straighten the opposing leg. In this half saddle position, we're just gonna now think about leaning back slowly, and in the leg that is bent, we're gonna feel this into our hips here and down through our quads, right? So some of us might be able to lie right back, some of us may not. Right, some of us might even be able to go down onto our forearms. Completely up to you. This one's a pretty intense stretch, so don't feel like you need to push it here. Good, even just leaning back like this, I'm feeling it already. So don't do anything that hurts. Just breathe here, guys, as you feel comfortable. You can go a little bit lower, but completely up to you here. Good. Come on up, guys. You can go ahead and switch legs. So bring that next leg forward and straight, and the opposing leg will be back. All right. You don't want that leg too tucked into the body, right? Give it some room here, right? And then again, lean on back. One side might feel better than the other. That's normal. We're going to stay here for about 30 more seconds. Good. Come on out nice and slow. We're gonna get into a cross leg forward fold, again targeting the hips here. So you're gonna sit down on your bum here, and you're gonna cross your legs just like you would when you were in school. All right, so crossing the legs. We're just gonna go ahead and fold the body over top of the legs here and bring the chest down to the floor. Immediately you'll feel this right in the hips here. So pushing those knees down, fold right forward. Good. If you can bring your chest a little closer to the floor, do your best here. Reach those arms up. Good. good. We're just gonna go ahead and switch legs at this point. So just switch which leg was in front and which leg is being tucked behind. And again, we'll reach up as far as we can. Reach a little further. Good work, guys. You can come out nice and slow. Have a fantastic day, guys. Thank you for joining me.